follow him around.
Don't feel like you got a lot of it. I forget every word every song.
You do not.
Jordan?
This is Jordan. My man, guys.
This is the trick leader.
Jordan made the brownies.
Strings, if you end up with the extra too much string and you can't find your string cutter, take your cable.
Oh, Jordan makes everything. They don't rattle.
Do you want a string cutter?
Unless you have it, I'd rather cut it, but I just don't know where I put mine.
Oh, that drives him nuts. He can't
I'll be
stand
right
it.
back.
Oh yeah, no, I only do it when I can't find it, but for some reason I just put on, not all new strings, but I just put on all these strings, like they're newer, they've never been on a guitar before, I should say. But this one is like.
Are you going to make jewelry out of it?
Huh?
Are you going to make jewelry out of it?
I used to make rings out of them,
Yeah.
but it's hard to figure out how to like, get them to stay. I never did anything with them. Plus they're like
Is it Lena
they
from
bronze and you leave
Golden
them
Oak?
there, and I used to leave them on that. They do the same thing that bronze does. It like turns green and crazy looking.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I just left a bunch of them on the windowsill. And Jen's like, what are you doing with those? I don't know. I think they got.
That's right, she's the creative one. So.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, obviously.
I think if I thought about messing around with resin to messing up, like make them into a cord, put them in a thing until the rest of that resin and sink it down.
And I have a second backup people.
Oh yeah, the second back cable. The capo. Oh yeah, that's it. I use the one that they use for gumfly. Like model kits.
She is in that face.
That's even better. It's not gonna rattle.
Hey, cover. Yeah. She's a happy girl.
Is it working? Is there a timer?
On her wrist.
I don't know where it is. How much time, Shell? 3 minutes.
Way out of
Yeah, it's going to take more than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll put that.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned this from this kid in college who taught me how to put the string on the thing. He was like, after you put them on, you should hold on the whole thing. I was like, I'm gonna break it. No, you got it. So you just once they settle, it takes forever for them to settle. So you just manage on them until it's.
She knows the script.
So Kyle, they're thinking we'll have a cake break, you know?
I'm down with a cake break.
I figured.
Pepper.
Pepper,
I'm bad at starting things. Are we doing a thing, or are we waiting until the?
It's whatever you want to do.
Are we streaming?
We're streaming.
Oh, it's hey.
It's a very casual start.
Casual
You
start.
need an intro?
I'm all about casual starts. I can do an intro. My name is Leonard the First. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Colin. Hey, there's my intro. It's good to be here. I'm pumped. Happy birthday, Shelli. Thanks for having me. Home, we're gonna play some tunes. I think it's real cool that we're streaming. I haven't done that in a minute. I gotta get better at it. So I'm glad when we said we're gonna stream, I was like, that sounds like a great idea.
Well, I mean, that's how we, during the pandemic. So
Yeah.
like twice a week, and you stream for like 6 hours at a time.
Yeah, well, not that I shouldn't say it as if it's promises, but my mom just gave me her old phone. Now that I have a second phone, probably it's not gonna be on like if I go somewhere and there's like a Wi-Fi, I might be able to start just streaming 3 weeks setting it up. But love it. I watch the sunset and the sunrise. It reminds me sometimes. You wish that sun was endless like ocean sky. I could just grab a big ace, floating around. Like this was yours to worry about crazy little things. That takes the reason sometimes. You just need a song and a chance to sit and sing. And enjoy what we got. Just ignore every night. Nothing will change as long as I am around. Except for the place we watch that sun go down. Slow down the pace, enjoy our time now. See how many horizons we can count. Woke up with plans in my agenda this morning, so I erased them. Had some worry in my head last night, nothing misplaced, so had some personal demons to fight. So I faced them. All I got left the daydream to sing. I'm gonna chase them. They say the haze make its ways. Slow down the pace. You're not too quickly, boy. Can't get the taste. If it's the case, if life is like a race, slow it down and take a break. The sunset's the only thing we're chasing. Nothing will change, long as I am around. Except for the place we watch the sun go down. Slow down the pace, enjoy your turn down. See how many horizons we can go. Everybody get the ring and then let's work it in it. Cause it's no race to the finish. No limits and take your time and relax your body. Find those moments of peace, the moments that everybody needs to hold on to them forever. Cause those moments we all must treasure. Nothing will change as long as I am around. Simple and fast, we watch the sun go down. Slow down the pace, enjoy your turn on. See how many horizons we can count. See how many horizons we can count. Out. See how many horizons we can count now. And see how many horizons we can count. So it's always fun because I'm playing a lot more of like the tunes that I've written. And I was saying earlier that I wrote this song with an entirely different band long ago, before even Ancestors in Training. I used to have this band called Educate the Antidote. And there's like this song that called Break that we used to play. And the other day, somebody sent me a 10-year message. It was like, this is my memory from 10 years ago. And it was this song, and I had forgotten that it even was part of this song. Not the band. The band is a good group of guys. They're all friends of mine. But the song, I was like, the second I heard it, I was like singing along to it again. So I thought I would, I'll play it. I'll play my part from the... Celebrate the fact that I'm alive. Celebrate the fact that I'm alive. Let's put that stress to rest, forget that J.O.D. Go hang with the gang in a place where they all know me. Forget how the week was spent. Look, the boss man hitting on me. Clear my head back from the dead. It's time to shed the zombie. I put a grin above my chin before the night begins. Light moving my steps so I can glide on in to let my friends, my amigos, my peoples be hearty for a day about forming the decks. It's on the party, break away from the 9 to 5. Celebrate the fact that I'm alive. Break away from the 9 to 5. Celebrate the fact that I'm alive. Celebrate the fact that I'm alive. Take away from that 9 to 5. Celebrate the fact that I'm alive. One about that song is I haven't played it in 10 years. Like it's been a long time since I played it. Like not even really practicing it. I was in that band. I couldn't even play guitar at the time. I did no looping back then. Sky's blue and the grass is green. But it's really the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, oh, ooh, oh. Sky's blue and the grass is green, so I believe it's the best day that I ever seen. Flowers bloom, soaking up all the sunbeams, and we speeches between apples and the evergreens. I sway my own weight in between the trees. I dance with the branches and all the leaves. Bugs and birds and disobeying gravity. I gaze on amazing what truly had to be the best day I ever seen. Oh, the best day I ever seen. Oh, oh, the best day I ever seen. Oh, oh, the best day I ever seen. Woke up with the pain and baby my feet, so in my head and my heart is at the street. Sympathy helps me to keep the beat. Face the past and make it a trick degree. I hope that I can just keep this street. Keep a good day every day this week. See, positivity is the only thing that you see. So that's all you ever breathe, dream, speak, any. Yeah, positivity is the only thing that you see. So that's all you ever breathe, dream, speak, any. It's the best day I've ever seen. Whoa, oh, 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 the best day I've ever seen. Whoa, oh, 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 the best day I've ever seen. Whoa, oh, 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 the best day I've ever seen. understand your needs. So I just sing along. It was the best thing I ever seen. Whoa, whoa, the best thing I ever seen. Whoa, whoa, the best thing I ever seen. Whoa, whoa, the best thing I ever seen. Whoa, whoa.
That's the person that's.
People try to bring you down just because they can. Stability can be found, though you stand on a foundation of shifting sand. Recall that road behind you. Keep your eyes on the skylines overhead. Inspiration find you and remind you, special binds you to the path you tread. That's why I won't be flayed. Find determination is spread. When the fates try to test you and tell you you're only second best, as long as there's blood in your veins, then how do you take the next step to justify the right? Keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep on moving, keep moving on, keep moving, keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving on. There'll always be a line in the sand, and the mountains that you should see right where you shine. Only silly command, 'cause I know where I'm going, you know where this place I am. So I find determination with each breath, even when the fakes try to test me, tell me I'm only second best. Long as it's good in the Vegas, beating hard in my chest. Next step, gonna justify the rest. And keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving, on moving, keep moving, keep on moving, keep moving on, keep moving, keep on moving, keep on moving on. The eyes that you look in start to decide. You must fall in war up against your right. And don't cry under pressure to the light, balancing out. Oh, only can stand tall, give it your all, get back on track. Find determination with each breath. Even when the fates try to test you and tell you I'm second best, as long as there's blood in your veins, beating hard in your chest. Next step, justify the right. Keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving, keep moving, keep on moving, keep moving. keep moving, keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving on. Keep moving on. I wrote that song after I lost this contest. I was bouncing at the time, and doing nighttime security, and I was like gonna take a night off to go and play this contest that was down the street, and they were like, "We really need you." I was like, "Can I please go to this thing?" Like, I need to like. It was the moment I was still trying to like figure out how to be a musician. I had a couple jobs and stuff. So I was like, I really want to go to this. And my manager on duty was like you could go, but like I wish you wouldn't. Gave me that type of answer, and I was like, I don't know, I gotta go to. So I went to it, and I didn't know it was a contest at first. I just knew it was an open mic that I hadn't gone to yet, and I had signed up for it. And they gave you like a longer set. It was like 5 or 6 songs or something down the street in Alston from where So I went in like my security getup, which is just like a black shirt, button down, like my slacks. Showed up and like I'm in the part of town that I'm bouncing in, so like I'm seeing a lot of people that know me as the guy who took their ID at the bar. So I was already like super self-conscious, and then I didn't realize it was a contest until like halfway through I caught on, and they were like, oh, now we're gonna do by applause, which I was like, oh, that's it's not very exact. I was like, how do we? I didn't even know this was a contest. Of course, you bring friends to contests like that, and people clap really loud. Anyway, I did not win, and I was like, man, what a bummer. Like, and then I tried to go back. I was like, I can come back to work afterwards. And the boss was like, we'll see. It's only like 11:30 by the time it was over. We were not done until like 3 in the morning. So I went back, and he's like, yeah, it's a slow night, man. We don't really need you, And the stipulation was I wasn't gonna get paid if I went. He was like, you won't get in trouble, but I'm not gonna pay for it. So I was like, oh man, that's a bummer. So I went home and I wrote that song. I was like, just gotta keep on moving, man. Just keep on going. Even when, my favorite thing about that song though is you can't tell even unless you read the lyrics. The first time I sing it, and I tell people this every once in a while. I probably only explain this once a year, but find determination with each breath. Even when the fates try to test you and tell you you're only second best. As long as there's blood in your veins, beating hard in your chest, the next step's gonna justify the rest. The first time I sing it, the next step is gonna justify. The word justify is in there. The next time I sing it, it's just defy it. Like just totally throw it out the door. So you can't actually tell the lyrics unless you read them. I don't really write lyrics all the way down, so I have to tell them. The next step's gonna justify the rest. So every step you make before that, the next one's gonna be the one that makes it all good. So I'll let you in on that little part of it. Hey to row to my favorite fishing hole. Back in the guys back with tackling pole. Passenger seats have a back of floor. Come to the big shop, hooks and words. I look up my friends on their stories and turn. They ask me what my secrets and really hurt. Fisherman's secrets are yours. Come park my shoulder in the tree. Little easier than been about it free. Like for a while and when I lose the sea. There is a pool no ordinary fool can see. Tossing lines to the stream. Under logs and boat trials and power sea. In this place is quiet and there's me. One can next get time catching a relay. Hanging on, I sing the road. Past a couple friends asking how it goes. The story like a fisherman's first and I the fisherman's secrets are yours. You get away in the bar a lot with like the bleed when they're looping. I can always hear every little thing that I'm doing. It's like it's a gift and a curse. People are like, how do you stay on top of all that stuff? I'm like, oh, it drives me mad. Like I hear the like little like when my lips, like when I'm whistling, like before before I get all the way to whistle that thing, like, I like hear those in the mix, and I'm like, oh, people are gonna hear my nectar flapping in the middle of the whistle. Like, I don't know if you can hear. I don't know if I should have told you that. I don't know. You can tell the difference, though.
Now we're gonna be listening.
You're right. The whole song, like, I'm, you know, as long as I make it sound like okay. That's the fisherman's secret. Is that now all you can hear is like, yeah, right. I'm gonna make a song. All the extra little. So that song's called Interaction. I'm always claiming to not be creative on the naming of songs, and that's a segue to this next song, because this is the longest song title that I have. Some call it the ice cream song. I think that's the reaction, but not only storyline, it's a little less long. Because on the album, I'm definitely going to call it, when I record it, it will be called Intersections of Reality, which is just 3 words, but it's like the most syllables. Bright white light reflects on the windowsill. Room's at center room, me by the hand, lead me through your dreams, show me where to go. Hey there, Mr. Stanley, heard you have a family. You help me understand the things I need to know. I need to know about this beautiful place, lonely living. Everything ever imagined living. Nothing is mystery. Future and the past, seconds in between. They combine and last in this intersection of reality. I must be dreaming, yeah, so I'll keep dreaming. Don't need to know if I'm dreaming, but it's so cool. I'll keep dreaming. What's weird to me is like I don't play my own songs as often as I play other songs. So some nights I'm like, oh yeah, let me go this format looping for me anyway. A lot of loopers, they have like a strict regimen of like how they're gonna put things in the song. Like if you saw in the middle of that was like having the beat, maybe the beat's on, it is. Instead of very just like it doesn't suggest the swinging necessarily, the boom, so I needed a hi-hat, so if I capture it real quick. Right? So to add that little bit in, I just do this little, like that part. And when I'm doing it, right, I'm doing it mid-song, so I have to think like, you're getting your breath for the next thing. Like, where am I gonna, oh my God. I must be dreaming. Yeah, so I'll keep dreaming. Right? So it's like this weird little, oh, there we go. So it's like this, I don't know, it's fun. It's like I'm doing a gig, but I feel like I'm playing a video game all the time. I tell people it feels like a video game as I'm pushing. It's like competitive video game. Like people are watching you because you're gonna hit the right buttons, buddy. All the secrets that go down.
Your toes do it well, though, I swear.
Yeah, now at this point, when I first, I'm actually told you, I remember one of the first shows he saw me do looping thing, because when I first opened for Adam, I was not yet looping back in 2014. You know, he's always given me great pointers, and I've always taken them to heart and try to figure out how to incorporate it in my show. When I was first looping, first time I opened up for him when looping, he was like, man, that's crazy, but you gotta look at the audience sometimes. So, and I still I've never really done that even before looping. I'm always like, you know, somewhere I get in the zone. I actually forget that there are some shows I look up and I'm like, whoa, there's like 50 people now. There was 30. And some shows I'm like, whoa, there's 50 people now. There was 100. But like either way, I'm kind of like, whoa. But at this point, yeah, sometimes I'm like, I'm doing this dance thing. My friend came to a show the other day, took a video of me, and then just zoomed in on my legs. And was like, dude, what is this about? And up here, I'm like, down there, I was like, almost river dancing or some kind. Like, what are you doing? What's happening? I don't think about how weird it can sometimes look until after. I was at the voice for this song. This is one of my new favorite songs to play that isn't mine. I'm going to play mostly my songs, but I was listening to this song for years before I knew Noah Khan was he was on Spotify, so I was already like, oh, he's good, right? This guy's good. This song is great. And then I was like, you know, I didn't see the stardom that was I didn't know that part was gonna happen yet. Like 4 years after I heard the song for the first time, I was like, man, I'm gonna learn how to play that song. Those songs that you really love, they accidentally work their way into your own songwriting somehow. So I changed it like a little bit just because it fits for me. But you know, you end up playing a lot of things. The only way to remedy that is to add that song into your repertoire in some way. Get it out of your system so that you don't end up writing like 6 or 7 songs like that song and be like, oh, these are clones of that song. Taking it slow, I'm afraid to go. Nobody told me it's harder than I thought it's so true. Can't leave you in peace. I know we are again. I know that we need it. I've been too afraid to follow through. Hold me closer, won't it hurt somebody? So much to say, but I don't speak. I hate you stop me, 'cause it hurts somebody. Don't know it's true. So get wrong, my mistake. And I do things, but I lose it all along today. Come and searching for reason to keep me from leaving. I have trouble breathing, so I give myself another chance to stay. Hold me close, I'm only, 'cause it hurts somebody. So much to say, but I don't speak. And I hate that I let you stop me. When you hurt somebody, someday before you know it, you will see all of the pain and all the irony. You'll feel the sting and you got me. 'Cause it hurts when you hurt. Hold me closer, won't leave. 'Cause it hurts when it hurts somebody. So much to say, but I don't speak. I hate that I let you stop me. Ooh, hold me closer, won't leave. 'Cause it hurts when it hurts somebody. So much to say, but I don't speak. I hate that I let you stop me. 'Cause it hurts when it hurts somebody. 'Cause it hurts when it hurts somebody. Also didn't have the range to do that song until like the last couple of years, to be honest. I knew my falsetto has gotten stronger after the pandemic, which I guess is just from how much more singing I did and watching back the videos. Let me know, Lee, when we're going to do that cake, right? Because I've heard. I'm always thinking, okay, that's like, it's like in the Avengers with Bruce Banner. He's like, how are you going to turn into the Hulk? How can you do it? And he looks back and he's like, the trick is I'm always mad. The trick is when he asks me about cake, is that I'm always thinking of cake. So I could always turn into the cake Hulk.
All right, maybe one more song.
All right. Your arms, loves the lights. In your arms, true love exists. In your arms, now is the light. In your arms, I learn to live. You free me, baby. Free me, my need. You free me, darling. Taking me away from me. Your hands never bear me. Your hands help to keep my warm. Your hands help my new sanctuary in which we get sheltered from our soul. Free me, baby. Free me, mind you. Free me, darling. Taking me away from your heart. It holds me. Your heart is made me a song. Your heart made me better than the old. Finally giving my heart a home. You free me, baby. You free me, my dear. You free me, darling. Taking me away from here. You free me, baby. You free me, my dear. You free me, darling. Taking me away.
We're really doing a pay break.
I'm gonna write a song called Cake.
Gonna say, you're gonna say happy birthday.
It's 2 words.
Yeah, we are. We're singing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelli. Happy birthday to you.
Could do that during the cake time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday. I'm not seeing Martin, sorry. I don't know how this thing holds that out, to be honest. I'm like, oh, I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I got halfway to where he gets, and I was passing out on the ground.
Room spinning.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Good. Nothing. What's just happening?
Are the streamers, do they have to watch it in cake? Do they go back?
2 people watching.
I'm sorry, you don't get the cake.
That's fine. The cake is a lie.
Yeah, man, I'm actually, so I'm gonna get another guitar. I already know it's gonna be like the same. Instantly in the paint on it.
Show it to the live stream.
What are you doing?
Show it to the live stream.
The live stream.
Oh.
Oh, I only use it for events. So
Yeah, but I got the video.
yeah, it's a fun, it's the last one in the chain for me. Because this one, just was like, everyone has
I think we're gonna walk through that.
it's like the way it works and stuff.
Yeah, let's put her.
Fade out and stuff. So after this one's the main,
Got my
that
plastic
one's
china.
before the main one.
Oh, nice.
Nope.
Record there, they go in there, it's all quantized through a MIDI.
But are you doing like, like
I do not.
basically have a picture? Yeah, look at a picture over here, you're doing impression over here, you're doing.
Sort of, everything
How do you
follows.
how do you keep it, how do you just keep it going?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the trick, that,
You're gonna be a pattern.
sort of, so everything culminates in the looper. This doesn't have its own loop function, but I am gonna get another one of these to have a secondary looper here and here. This is MIDI synced in, this one's not MIDI synced in, so that one I just use like the guitar, I captured it here.
Start from
This is MIDI synced in and has its own loop function. Music, this is like starts it, so as long as I'm on one, and then I use this to mute that and bring it in and out, because it goes through the looper. So sometimes I would spray this straight up, and sometimes and I use this function, and sometimes I would use the function secondarily and then record when I'm doing it. So it's just like a choice. Yeah, it's a choice thing. It's like where I could play the kicks on every single one, and then like use this for then keep the kick on the loop outside of the looper. It's all about choices.
All right, time for you to start cutting it.
Oh yeah.
Where's the behind you?
It is very much. It's just the workflow is just because I've practiced and I've tried one thing at a time, and it's so I use the RC300. It's painted so it doesn't look red anymore. I took the red face off of that black one.
Everybody know where the restroom is?
Okay.
And that's their full flagship. They now have the 600, which is more advanced, but slightly
Or you
smaller. And I
can
don't change
That's
it. Not yet. I don't change it because of the spacing. The buttons are actually the same layout. They got rid of the expression pedal.
Oh, okay.
I don't move it in WordPress. It's great pedal. I mess around with it all the time. I might build a second looper, just a smaller version.
Oh, the metal one's in the dishwasher.
But
There's the other
and
one.
the one thing that it has, the two things that I wish this one had.
The flat
That one has. And then this one, if they ever come out in the future with this, just with those two features, is this has a left and a right, and the RC600 has the two microphones, but two instrument input stereo, and a second stereo one that you can confirm. You can map it all to its own plugins and its own breakouts. And
Did everyone see it before I cut it?
if I had it backed out,
We're ready to cut in the collie.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you take a picture of me? Oh, I mean, I could do that, but I meant just so in case, like, what if I need to know? I'm always worried if I get a real big headache in the summer, I'll cut my head.
Scary.
The people that make
You
cake.
gonna take one?
Yeah,
You take the picture? I can't hold it up.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got it?
This is what we started the trash can. It's a cake thing.
They're screaming, you saying,
See we can.
oh, for cake.
Yeah, I know. Let's go thing. You just have parties.
Now.
Nice one. You can survive that. Oh, that's just throwing shit there.
Yeah. This is the same from the shoulder. It does feel a little achy now. I know.
Take it easy.
Yeah. I think that's the reason that I got, so the only thing I have to contribute to having like a little bit more range is I stopped drinking. Like I don't have any other reason why at 36 all of a sudden.
Don't worry, you'll lose it when you get older.
I know. It's gonna go away. Thank you.
Or my china.
I'll keep running the whole thing. There we go.
You're gonna be able to sing after that?
Yeah, my singing one I know already. When I'm 80, I'm like, yeah. Everybody.
There,
That's the goal. I'll write completely different songs.
Carrot?
Chocolate.
Or it's all, it was like 94, it's all Boston. And, like,
You next?
the stratosphere, right? And the lead singer couldn't do it anymore. So they had a guy who was just for those notes.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
really funny. They just blended into those, just those
Yeah, I
notes.
was gonna say, well, it's when I did the Jefferson Scholarship show, they still like hit the notes, and I was like, that is, wait, I think he's 81.
It means they kept doing it. Here's this chin.
Yeah, I don't think they was stop.
Everybody wants his chin.
I want his hair.
But this guy, I could not believe it. I was like, he's really hitting those notes like that. I have no hope of hitting half of those notes he's hitting. I was like, wow. I blew my mind.
There's a shoulder.
Like, whoa, this stuff is insane.
Here's a Aaron. His shoulder. You want his shoulder?
I wanted his hair.
This is
Yum.
I think that was the time.
shoulders first.
That's why I was eating too, so you could.
Yes.
You're having two, one cake, okay.
Yeah.
How many more do we need?
I think a small one.
Small one,
That's like the size I would want.
okay, I'll do a small one.
Yeah.
Here's a small one.
When I had the cake like that, I wouldn't let anyone look at the face for like the longest time. To the very
No, we're
end.
just gonna do it.
Thank you.
Alright. Did you want, you have one, Kevin? Not yet.
Save one for Janice.
That thing like you do when you're with Adam and he's singing and you're like just making it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's like amazing that you're.
Thank you.
Do you want
That was pretty
don't
fun
know
to
what's
do.
coming out of your mouth.
It's pretty
And
fun.
then I was
Last
like,
one,
oh
I've
my
never
God.
done it that song before.
Right now,
It's
Yeah.
it's cool because it's all about, you know, like the song and the day, and it can
Yeah,
just
it's
change the
crazy.
vibe, so it's,
Yeah.
you just gotta ride the energy of it. you know?
Yeah, you've done like it with Hippie Girl a couple of times
Yeah.
that I've seen. I love it.
I've definitely had bad ones, but luckily not recently. Like I had one, I think, the ramble right before the pandemic was like, I just
Is it just us?
no, I was half in the bag too. Like I didn't
Oh,
realize I was
no.
gonna do it. Like he was
Yeah.
like, let's do it because we originally weren't gonna, and then we were gonna.
Oh,
You know, just
so we
like
sprung it on.
yeah, and I was like, okay, here we go. I was like, yeah,
So you don't know
tap,
what's coming
tap,
out
tap
either?
in the hat. I was
It
like,
just
uh-oh.
pops in your head and.
Is it
come
over
out
yet?
with it?
Yeah, it's like part of it. I think the way it feels is like it's like a muscle memory thing, almost
Okay,
like
with
words kind of like have a
Everybody else?
memory
Yeah.
feeling. So when I
I think so.
think of a word, it's like almost like what do they call it? What is that type of diagram like the cloud where you have a cloud? It's like a bicycle spoke. Like there's a word in the center. Every word that I think of always when I'm thinking of words at any time
Yeah.
is like a word, and then off to the side are all the words that rhyme with it, and then on the top part, like visually, and on the bottom are all the words that are like associated
Really?
with it, which is weird. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so when I think of like the word tire, right, and
Yeah.
the visual of the word tire is like tires in the middle, fire, choir, desire, pyre, like all these things are on the top
Rhyming
part,
words.
and then
Yeah.
it's like bicycle, car, tractor, like think like they're not like the word, but like
Does it work if you change accents?
The related thing.
Can you change accents and then do connections?
Sort of.
Like
I used
often?
to. Yeah.
Is
I
that a
used
person
to,
without a parent?
With Alex, we would be messing around, and I'd rap in like a I don't know any of the terminology, of course, but like a Cockney English accent. And he was like, "That is hilarious." You should be like, yeah, it works because it probably doesn't actually work. Like if you're from England, you'd be like, "That's not actually how we end up saying that word version of the word." But
We didn't drop any.
It's good cake. I don't know who got the cake. Yeah. It's amazing.
apropos of cake,
So good.
I was
Just a cup.
2023 when I really realized what the let them eat cake saying was. It's not cake,
Not cake.
but it's the inside of the stove where it gets on. I was like, what? Because it never really made sense to me before. Like, oh, they're starving, let them eat cake. I'm like, yeah, I bet they would love to eat cake. What are you talking about? But
Because this is pudding, right? Right. And
is it?
that means dessert, not all dessert. It just means dessert.
That's so.
Like you can't eat a pudding until you eat. Right. Nice to pay for it, we all do that. Yeah.
I love that.
What did you say the cake was? Inside the oven?
So like cake
Yeah,
done
it was
stuff on
like
the
the
cake.
cake, the cake.
Which we
cake
do
done.
call cake done.
Yeah. I've still never. I
I did
mean,
on that too.
I get they just
Oh, did you?
like you can't have your cake and eat it too. I've never understood why not.
Yeah, I did on it too.
That one's never made sense.
Yeah.
Like if you have a
Yeah.
cake, you should eat it. Like you can nobody. If I had a cake, nobody could tell me not to eat it. If You can either choose the cake.
We met before, right?
Or-
I know you said Dan, my
What?
husband
I've
Dan.
just never.
Yeah.
I think that's the silliest
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
By the way, we're live
Melissa
streaming
and
all this.
Dan.
Wisdom.
Cake top. I'm as close as I can get to it. I'm like right behind the phone, so everybody's like, hey.
It's true. We're not eating in front of them.
Always like that.
It's turned into the cake stream.
Yeah, I wish I was, but no. That would be a
Hear
good
that?
show.
Yeah, we're live streaming this entire conversation.
Yep. What time is it at?
There's actually 5 people on there. There was 2 when we ended, so maybe we're into
So
something.
we have more people.
We will be singing only cake songs.
Which mountain is this?
Mount Hood.
Oh, Mount Hood.
So it's chilly.
I was guessing when you're.
I live right up there.
Oh, can we see your house in this? That's close to the view. Where
Are you on the top? I see you standing on
That,
top.
that's in like August, right? Yeah. So there's skiing or you're around. I think that's July.
That's July.
Although we were there one year when there was no snow. And then you can go down and do the Columbia River Record Sales. They were cheap when we went up there. Timberline Lodge. So you can do biathlon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's great.
They did say that. Columbia River going down there. They got like 14 boats.
And you were at the Rainbow too, right?
Sure.
The other
Yeah,
night.
The Shining, they filmed the exterior of the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Timberline Lodge.
Dan went over today.
And hold them a false picture of
They
it.
took down the stage, everything
Right,
except
that's-
for the
that's-
platform. Oh, you was
It's
left.
only like 10
And
miles from.
the way Jim engineered it.
Yeah, I played a gig in the ballroom that
All of those
it's at
came
the,
off and everything.
it's at a
was
golf
under
course,
the
but it's
shade for-
Turner Hill
Oh,
golf
were they
course,
building
the Shutter Island. That one, and I was like in that room, and I was like, this looks really familiar. Of course, they changed up the interior. I was like, I had literally just watched that movie like 2 days before, and I was in there for a Christmas party. I was like, this room, I've never been in here before. This looks really familiar. And then later, the guy was like, this is the room they filmed Destruction of Shutter Island. And I was like, what? It was a cool. It was just like really coincidental.
The pig.
I'm stuck with cake.
All right, I can take your guys' garden.
Thank you. Thank you. That was delicious.
Oh, we did take a picture, a cake picture. Hey, I didn't finish the last. I'm all sure now. The second half is gonna be.
More coffee or you want?
Actually, I drink the room temperature coffee. That was the next day. I am very unpicky with coffee.
Today.
Jim.
And he directs everybody, Jim does. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They had a big, what's that thing called? They did a man lift. He was up in the thing controlling, lifting way up in the air. Yeah.
We took the rafters apart with the system and took the back pieces off, and then
Cake plus coffee is exactly like.
he came in underneath it.
Because they had a little bit of sugar in them.
Cage up
I think
until it was underneath.
chocolate,
Yeah.
cocoa,
The-
cacao.
And then he just hand rolled onto the cage and then brought them out.
Hey Patty, what are these called again?
And 2 guys at a time to slide them underneath.
What a,
Knishes.
Delicious.
They're like a Polish thing. It's just hamburger with mashed potatoes holding it together and crisp.
That reminds me of like,
I'm gonna eat
reminds me a little bit of dim sum, you know.
Yeah.
Meat and smoked.
Realized I
In
didn't,
the
they were
steam.
too hot. Did you burn them out?
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
didn't know. I didn't, the dog was
Know about
interested in
this.
a little bite too, but no, they were delicious. Too hot. I always like to freeze. Jim has it in his mind how it all goes back together.
He does. He's like the mad scientist of wood and everything. He's a good boss. He leads you well. Like you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, he seems like he is.
Have you ever played a hydrograph?
He really is.
Yeah.
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 It's such a beautiful spot there.
How
Have
do
you
you
been
play
out to
with
like the winter gathering
Yeah.
with all
I'll play
the
with
decorations he puts on the stage?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything? He does it
Yeah.
amazing.
I love her.
Yeah. It's such a fun thing to be part of, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Feel
Where are
like,
they playing?
Wednesday.
They're playing there this Wednesday?
Yeah.
you know.
Oh.
Yeah, knishes.
Oh.
They just have an instant hamburger, garlic butter, and sugar. You make them into balls and then you cut the crescent rolls in half. You know how the triangles?
Yeah.
Cut
So that's each
triangles
one's
in
a half a triangle.
Yeah, so it was a pound of hamburger and that was 3 things of crescent rolls. Cause I didn't know how many people were gonna eat it up, so I wanted to make sure I made sure. Yeah. They good operation.
But I mean, it's just as far to get to Linden as it is to get to Burlington from Boston.
I like to cook and bring you some of my cooking, cause
They're
it's Shelly's birthday.
And we're not cooks really, so it's appreciated.
I like to cook, yeah. Bob, yeah, appreciates it, right?
Very good.
I've always wanted to.
Terry just requested weapon.
So how does he get all that, like who helps him, do you just volunteer to help put the stage up?
Right.
And how does, like, he knows who his role is and he lets you.
Well,
Like,
I love
like text
No
you
Rod
right
Stewart.
now and do it?
No Van Morrison.
No, we just kind of got into it, and if somebody was on the ladder, they needed something.
Yeah.
Some,
But I mean, like the day you did it, how did you get everyone to come on the same day? Does he let you know ahead of time?
actually,
What, did she lock out?
That's it.
Oh.
Donald
Oh, yeah.
was in charge of getting
Oh,
everybody to
cool.
help.
Oh, she can't.
No.
Pepper. No.
You talked about helping with that too, but we didn't know how to get him on through. So it's fun. Yeah. Because we're all retired, so we're all looking for things to do and everything, you know. It's a nice thing to be
But you-
retired.
I will be
Will you?
after the first of the year.
What do you do to you retire from?
Well, right now I work for the town of Peterborough.
Oh,
but-
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
not.
it's
I know, it's a
It's almost like
I'm like,
Oh, right.
well, that's your question, it's gonna do. It's gonna go to the next question on your.
That's kind of the routine.
There's no way she's any worse.
Before that, I worked for David Shaw,
Yeah, it's all
JCB.
Okay.
That's an English company.
leaning over with martini and spilling some of it on it.
It's the third largest.
Spilling liquid on it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But it's Caterpillar, John Deere, and JCB.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let it
Caterpillar's number one.
Yeah.
Lean into
What you
whispering.
looking for?
Play.
What are you looking for in there? No chocolate cake
You guys
for
were up
doggy?
at the thing in September too. huh?
Yes.
We were too. Yeah, we were up there. How was your cabin?
It was nice.
It was, well, it was a little rustic and a little, we had
Will you
hot water, but
You were part of a window hot water.
we had hot water on the last day. Finally,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was different. We complained about ours because we had a 2-bedroom, we had 4 people and one of the rooms had a single bed in it.
that's what ours did too.
So they gave us, this, it looks like a counselor's cabin, 3 bedrooms, a big living room and a full kitchen and a porch right on the lake. So then we were like 5.
Oh, wow.
We had a
See, we
great-
could have said something.
Yeah, we said something because we had 4 of us.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with that?
Wow.
But, it's, we were campers, like we camped in vans, so we're used to rustic, and camping bathrooms and all that.
Right,
But
right.
I know a lot of people weren't thrilled,
Yeah.
I've heard like a lot of it.
Yeah.
Then I've heard.
Did you do the survey thing?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's too late. I glanced at it, but then I kind of lost track and didn't end up filling it out, but maybe I will.
We're spoiled though with the food,
It'll be
the
interesting.
Florida is what it is.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was really.
It was like a huge difference.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a fruit and vegetable person, so we got off that weekend.
Yeah, that kind of, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It seemed like maybe they were a little short of help too.
think this summer we went home.
Who went home because the kids were.
And it was the woman and like her son and stuff.
But it changed to taste watermelon.
Yeah. So I think that was part of the problem.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, but, I liked where the music was, like the sound amazing, where the music was.
Yeah.
And the 4-hour set was
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love
that was good. It was
Yeah.
a nice space.
Oh, yeah.
Where
the
they
music
had-
was
yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
you know. And if it had been great, like just the lake and everything, it would have been fun to go kayaking and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Adam didn't make it to jump off the dock.
Yeah.
3 of us did though.
It's his car.
He was,
Jumped in the water.
he was hard to get
Yeah.
over belly.
Oh my God.
Yes, I
So
know,
I
I
just kept my
know.
distance a little from him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the part
that
that-
was inevitable.
mm.
Look at all the
He
pictures.
brought, he,
Oh, no, it hasn't here. Yeah, go check it out.
I love that.
He must have bid on that, huh? Yeah.
I wonder who did all those pictures.
Oh, it's great.
How long have you been following Adam since? Almost 4 years. Yeah.
So since the
Yeah.
pandemic
Right,
kind of.
yeah. Yeah, I think I was just like, I can't remember exactly,
Yeah.
but I was like, during the pandemic, just endlessly scrolling and
Were you?
then and somehow it came up, it must have been like a
Because he
link,
played every night.
I was listening to music and different things, so I think he came up after something that I had been listening to,
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa, wait a minute,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
is this?
That's good.
And then I watched almost every night after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That was a
Amazing.
weird time. Yeah, it was good we had that.
Yeah.
We lived in the next tunnel from Plymouth, so every Wednesday night all summer long they had music. 'Cause Plymouth, all the tourists. and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
So we were-
Indoors or out?
No, outdoors. It was right on the water. The harbor's there, the
wow.
marina,
Oh, wow.
the Mayflower's there.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my
And they have it
God,
every
that's
Wednesday
really
night.
cool.
So we're like 15 minutes away, so we're going down there for years. So I think we were on a motorcycle that night, we were down, and there's a lot of people that were kind of late, and you ran back, and I hear them, I'm like, oh, fuck, we have to get closer, we have to get closer. We ended up sitting right in front of the stage, because I'm like, I want to get closer, I want to get closer. And ever since, we've been following him,
Yeah.
because he
Well,
was
funniest
just so
thing was-
amazing
Well,
in the beginning.
we're listening, we're like, oh, we really like these guys. These guys are really good. And towards the end, it was all like, they had a
It's
little
all
spot like where
families,
people,
kids.
yeah, it was all families just sitting outside in the grass, you know,
Right.
and on their lawn chairs. So it's kids running everywhere in the front, you know, like this. And I never saw that before. And they said, do we have any future rock stars out here that like music? And if you kids would like to play a song, you need to come up here
Oh
now.
my God.
So he
And
gave them
they opened up a big,
stuff.
yeah, they opened up a big box.
Yeah.
And they had drumsticks and things you could bang on and
Oh
old
my
stuff, right?
God.
So by that time it was dark, and it was
Yeah.
the end of it, right? So it's the funniest thing was, if you see big concerts, you know how people all like their lighting,
Mm-hmm.
and you see it all over the crowd like that. right?
Yeah.
Well, in this case, all the kids were jumping up there, and they're all
They were all
playing
on
with the band,
stage
and
with the
they're going-
band. It was a big stage.
and
Yeah.
all the parents
Yeah.
were making videos.
Oh.
And they had their phones up like this, and all I could think of was like, when everybody lights the lighter, except I was like, hundreds of phones, because they wanted to have a video of their
Yeah.
little kid playing on the stage with the band. And I was like,
So it only
How
takes that
cool
thing
those
for Adam
people.
to suck us in, and then we just follow him everywhere. You fall in love with it, and that's it. That's the end of the story.
Yeah.
and that's how we found
Doing
him.
it ever since. And then Carly,
Yeah.
yeah, from the Ramble and stuff, we'd go up to Salisbury Beach, when it was up there and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Are
I
you
got
going
him
to
to
Bill
come to my
tomorrow?
house.
Yes,
for a
yes.
surprise.
You guys going to Bill tomorrow?
I wish we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wish. I wish. Are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the last outdoor one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Because it got postponed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be good. This is so relaxing to like just.
Oh, it
That's,
is.
I mean, that's kind of how I like music. I mean, sometimes like, upbeat and stuff, but it's totally chill.
Yeah.
Right, it's the way to have it. My birthday was June 30th, and he got colored come to our house for my birthday.
Her girlfriends, I met her girlfriends.
But it was a surprise.
Took her for
I had no
drinks,
idea.
take her for a
Yeah.
walk down the canal or something.
But you
Get
know
her
what?
the hell out of
I was-
Hillsborough like this, right?
I walked in
So I
and
called all
I
of
did
her
all my
friends and
family
said,
friends and him.
show up at my house.
Like, even though
And
it's
then
all people I didn't know.
they had seen him, we watched him
I had to
in
like go.
Boston.
In my
He
bedroom.
was playing in
And then I could
I was like,
adjust,
how cool would that be?
and then I came back
I
out.
didn't know anything
But
to do.
it's hard.
I said, how cool would that be? Because my whole uncle, and she went in the bathroom and he was
Yeah, I was just like overwhelmed with everybody and I kind
So I
of.
went up to Tom for a
Oh,
little
but
bit.
I had, yeah.
That sounded really good.
But I was all right.
We were driving out to the Midwest and stuff. It turned out you could go to the track for us.
Oh.
You guys
I'm-
can
Good
do
thing I like
anytime you want.
We just took our car. It was fun. We were just three cars following the pace car.
Yeah, so.
And the Corvette in front of us.
If it's cash,
I hate it. So I walked in, I had a
He
few
was
drinks,
slowing
I
down
had to like
in the middle of the
maybe
track. He didn't want to make
get my composure and then I could come back. And it was just all.
It's funny in the video because we're squealing tires until it's, oh, we should replace these tires anyways.
The guy bought the stuff.
See, Kyle gave me the sticker, right? I love that sticker. Everyone asks me about this.
I gotta get more, I found a
Famous,
bag of them
everybody I know.
actually, but I lost it. I had them out from the, cleaning up. And,
Yeah,
oh, where'd I put those?
so everyone wants to see it. I'll be right back. So here it is.
Terry says she's here for all of it.
The famous.
Hi, Joanne.
Hey,
We'll be restarting again soon.
Even invited the lady that made the cake to come to our house to listen to the music. But she was busy.
Kyle, do you have like a Venmo or something for people to donate to? If they want to?
I mean, yeah, it's the same, it's just Kaliloops, it's the same
Kaliloops.
name.
At Venmo
Or
PayPal.
PayPal?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, why not Jen as well?
Yeah, I just the canvas is gone now too. I when I buried my dog a couple weekends ago, I put it in the ground and then like over him, so it was just like as a bed, but then put the rocks on just to keep the ground even. I was like, what do I have that's about the same size as the hole? And it's the hole I thought was the same size as my canvas. So I was like, well, guess it's time to get a new sign. I put it in there, so it is time to make a new sign. I didn't think about it until I got back down here. I was like, I don't know where any of my sign material is. So,
You should go back in the freezer and, yeah. So this is the good here.
oh, yep,
That's
that's,
definitely you.
yeah,
Alright, so.
Yeah.
that's me. There's like a
Don't make the
QR.
mistake we made with Tony Adams at Susie's where
Yeah, I know.
where they had the wrong,
Yeah.
they made the wrong PayPal.
Oh, yeah. There was actually.
We donated money and like, but like the guy couldn't even return it because like he's like, I haven't had access to that account in years.
Yeah, that's it. So my wife can't. She's been doing like crocheting and business thing, and she can't. At some point, there was a string of like people making them on people's accounts randomly and stuff, and also using somebody's name that's close to the name,
Right.
but adding like a period in somewhere. And it was a big one when most first started or whatever. So, and we used mine for Jen's too, just because like to make crochet and send them out, but we can't for some reason. It can't make one and tied to her email. It's like somebody out there already made one. We were like baffled by it. It's I don't know. It's a cool thing, but they haven't created all the fix all the bugs with it. Yeah, or like all the human error bugs.
In Venmo, the default is like every transaction's public. Like I see, like I saw my neighbor's transaction because like I mean I changed mine to be all private.
Right.
But by default, it's all public. So like
Yeah,
it's
it is.
kind of weird.
And well, the other thing that suits you. You know, the algorithms on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, they show me a lot of tips for musicians. And one of the things they say is never leave. I have friends that like leave money and Venmo, but Venmo, if you read the fine line, they're actually not liable for anything that you leave them with. So like, I had a friend that had like, was using like a bank, like had like $4,000 in it. And I was like, do not do that. Like, that's not, you should never leave anything in there.
Just move it through.
They go bankrupt. They go bankrupt. There's no government funding to fix it. Like, you will not get your money back.
They're not a bank.
Yeah, they're not a bank. And so it's.
Well, they're PayPal. They're owned by PayPal.
Yeah.
I don't think PayPal's. Oh, I'm sure that's a good.
I don't know. I think PayPal is too much into everything. You know, but it is.
But Venmo's owned by PayPal.
Yeah. Which is crazy that they keep both. But I mean, it's not like you can't really force people to go one direction or the other. They are very similar services.
You're tired. All right.
Yeah.
We ready to
Should
go?
we do it? I'm down. I'll warm up though.
All right. We're gonna get ready to get started.
So your drinks are right here, Bob.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Is that good? We have water.
Oh, this is great.
You guys need anything?
I was a little kid. I used to put grenadine and ginger ale.
Are you
So
going to see?
I used to drink grenadine and ginger ale. 50. Yeah. That was like,
Wait, isn't that a Sherman Temple almost?
yeah, pretty much. It's like when you do 50-50, way too sugary. Yes.
Don't stop you.
Had to really, really, really.
Oh, let's see. The shawl. Yeah.
Shawl, it's a
That
shawl.
would be. Yeah, that was inspired.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, yeah, it is nothing. It's a shawl. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right.
Oh, no, they heard everything. They heard everything. Like when you were giving me the recipes.
I don't get mine your recipe.
You know, all these cake pockets and
Yes.
Shelli, since we're just looking at it.
love. Well, that's gonna be my open choice. Connection, my arm and my on my voice. We did out, fighting for what's right. Don't make love my religion and bring it to every little moment I live in. It is the only thing inside. Fight the good. Fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Hey, ignorant things cannot be domesticated. Takes down everything around, every piece. So don't be the fool who instigates it. Don't create it. Love's gonna be my weapon of choice. Fiction, my armor, my hammer, my voice. Put it out, fight for the time. Only love, my religion, and bring it to every little moment I live in. It is the only thing inside. Find the good, find the good, find the good, 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 good, find. Well, my weapon of choice, conviction, my armor, my hammer, my voice, with it out. Fight for what's right, who made love, my religion, and bring it to every little moment and live it. Until it's the only thing inside. And I'm a fight, I'm gonna be my weapon of choice, conviction, my armor, my hammer, my voice, with it out. Fight for what's right. I'll fight for only love. My religion and bring it to every little moment I live in. Till it's the only thing inside. Fight the good, fight the good, fight the good, good, fight the good, the good, good, fight the good, fight the good, good, fight the good. Fight the good, good fight. Fight the good fight. The good. Fight the good, 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 good fight. That's gonna be my weapon of choice. Conviction, my armor, my hammer, my voice. With it out, fight for what's right. I would make love my religion and bring it to every little moment I live in. Till it's the only thing inside. Fight the good fight. Oh, yeah.
She's like, what is he doing with these?
There we go. I don't know what I did to turn it back on, but that was it. That was the move. I don't know what I did to turn it off, and I don't know what I did to turn it back on. That's always a really, really good thing.
It's a secret.
Oh, okay. No, we got a power issue. Real quick, 1 second. I think I know what the issue
I'm like fireworks.
No.
No. Got some water. It's dripping everywhere.
You're dripping everywhere.
Can we hear it out?
It's fun like that though.
It is the power.
Alicia was nice enough to leave the shoes.
If I get too into the show, I kick things until they are broken. It is the rock star. That does it. There you go. I think we're good now. Just feeling it.
Only down.
Okay. I think we're good.
We fixed it.
That's the good part about looping. Like, it's also the problem with it is like, I have a lot of pedals plugged in. I don't know what I kicked out. It was definitely one of the powers underneath the power unit to this guy. But once you record it, you're good for at least till the end of that song, right? I brought that way up there. Oh, well, thank you to whoever gave me a tip. I don't know what's going on here. Thank you. This song, Karina plays violin on this song. We've never played it live together. I'm gonna convince her one of these days. She came into Josh's and Josh was like, let me know what you think, and like played it, and I was like, holy crap, it changed the song to me. Like I was like, oh, that is by far, like I love the violin. It was actually almost my first instrument. Okay, my next door neighbor was second violin in I forget the orchestra, but moved up to Vermont, and my mom was like, "Can you teach him?" No fault of his own. I just was on teachable, and I was like, "Whoa, what's that? Whoa, what's this? Can I play like this? Can I do this?" And he was like, no, I can't teach." But I listened to a lot of violin growing up, so when she put violin on this track, it made the track to me. Like, with that said, there won't be any violin on it today. Can we grateful? Can we glad? I can be stubborn, spiteful, and loud in my mind. Give me your best friend, be your punching bag. Remember my skin, give me baby. Sometimes I am bad. I can let my guard down. I can be an open door. I've been known to stand my ground, both feet nailed to the floor. We can take turns being these stories, antagonistic and paranoid. I'll be your Hollywood I'll be your shore. You never know unless you try. Road to love long leads to blue sky. You'll never grow. It's time to cry. Oh, come on, out by. Oh, let my guard down. How can you open the door? I've been on, stand my ground, no feet down to the floor. You can take turns reading these stories and tirelessly there are more. Be your honey, but hoping to be more. You never know what you try. The road is up this long, leads to the shine. We'll never grow, there's the time to cry. Hope you know that I will say goodbye. Can we grateful? Can we glad? I can be stubborn and spiteful and loud and mad. Be your best friend, be your punching bag. Remember my tears, baby, thing. Sometimes I cry. Be your best friend, be your punching bag. Remember my tears, baby, thing. Sometimes I cry. I was like the I didn't take many courses in college for music. I was interested in music, but it wasn't like my college track. And I was kind of late to class, and I remember the teacher was like, "Isn't that right, Mr. Stoddard?" And I was like, "What? What are we talking about?" "Yeah, sure." And he was in the middle of kind of a rant about capos being cheating. You don't need a capo, it changes the. And I was like, "Yeah, but there's like voicing." I mean, I barely played guitar in college, so this was bold of me to be like, "Well, actually, mister, I've been playing guitar for 45 years." I was like, there's voicings that you can do that I can't do, you know? And he was like, "Well, name one." And the only thing at the time that I could play that was like kind of intricate was "Here Comes the Sun," which is pretty intricate, you know what I mean? Like, and so I played it, and he was like, "Well, I guess so." So anyway, he called capos cheating. So I like to tell people on that one I'm cheating twice because I used to still have capo. Or 1.5 times. I'm cheating 1.5. I love like muted guitar, like the palm muting. Just like, was home. Thank you. Long as I got busted tears and bones. Words changing around me. I was hiding alone. All the time found me now. Oh Lord, and it shows no every day. This world won't stop rotating. The Lord, person is waiting. And every single moment is fleeting and fading. But we stay. Counting the pages, way like post-it notes. Birthdays come, birthdays go. I find myself contemplating longevity. What will I leave behind? My evidence, will it be significant? Will it be relevant? It all depends on what I shine from inside of. Life is a story, so listen closely. Before you miss something, you never know you miss. Life is a story, so listen closely. You might find something that you didn't think that exists. Oh, oh. Right now when I close my eyes, feels like a million days go by. I wanna put the waves of time, so my time can't fly. I can watch everything go by in slow motion. I could pay attention to things that get past. My intentions are to make them last before we lose them all. The life's emotion. This picture's worth 1,000 words, a million by me memories. It's for friends and family, help them better remember me as I am, as I was. I am always trying to be. That's my evidence to be significant. Will it be relevant? It all depends on what I shine from inside. Life is a story, so listen closely. You may find something that you didn't think could exist. Life is a story, so listen closely. Before you miss something, you never know where it is. Well, life is full of twists and turns, faces, places, bridges, burns, lessons, learns, lost, gains, new life, choice, pains. Then of course there's compromise, awkward times when we're quiet, broken heart, love games, but in control, you lose the reins. Your destiny change a little. It doesn't make you an imposter. It is still your story. You are the author. Life is a story, so listen closely. You may find something that you didn't think could exist. Life is a story, so listen closely. Life is a story, so listen closely. It's actually one of my oldest songs that I never played out. Then I played it at the Moose Jam, and Adam was like, you should play that more. And I was like, okay. It's so the first guitar riff I ever learned how to play, I was in a band, my very first band I was ever in other than, something like the school put on, like chorus ensemble or whatever. It was a band, shout out to Stevie B. He's a friend of mine from grade school that like has a huge impact on my life, and I barely ever I haven't been in touch with him in a while, but he asked me to join this band in high school I was like, I can only sing. That's the only thing I can do. So we made this band called 12 to Noon, which is, we were like, yeah, that's the name. That's so fun. That's like the best name, we didn't want to write it in words. It was like just an analog clock with the hands where it was 12 minutes to noon was like the thing. It was pretty cool. But one day, he was like, yeah, man, you should just learn the riff. It was probably I played that for like 9 hours in a row. It was the only thing I could play. So that's like it's like 18-year-old riff right there. So shout out to Stephen B. He also was the first person in 5th grade. He convinced me to play basketball. Long story short, I was just sitting on the playground. I was like, I can play basketball. I was like, okay. And when I played basketball, 4th grade, and then in 5th grade, I played on the team. Yada yada yada. Played through the years. Played in high school. Played in college, where I met my wife Jen, who also played basketball. So I'm a musician. I'm a married musician with 3 kids, and it's all because of my friend Stevie B. So shout out to Stevie B. Thank you. I don't know if I've actually explained that to him. I'm like, dude, he's a great DJ now. He's like a really good DJ. So that's short. I did that by ear that time. Not saying it's right. Today was like warm and nice. rain down my tail, the rolling thunder follows. The bones, they all come crashing down, and down the sky is swallowed. I am the soul. I have been born. Now this earth is cold, and I'm caught out in this storm. Ooh, the storm, the storm, the storm. Watch out for the storm. I've never heard that song the same way. That's one of my favorite songs. I used to have like two versions of it. I started Tyler Geist, my friend and former bassist of Ancestors in Training, would always just like wait for me to drop the bass in, because I'd either be like I'd start real slow or like. So he's like, which one are you gonna do? And eventually it was like the slow one into the fast one. That way you could do both. I don't know. I can't believe I even get close sometimes. I should probably still check it. It's not far.
Probably didn't introduce the band.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gotta introduce the band. Lee, you're stepping in for the Capo Kid today, right?
Yeah.
Lee is as the Capo Kid. Today we've got a few band members that nobody knew was coming to the show. Of course, we've got Tony. He's always here. But also today we have Wendy, the window. Yeah, nobody knew Wendy was gonna be here. Great backup. Great backup. Of course, there's Mike. Yeah. And there's Mike, and then this is after my guitar actually has a name. seriously. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Tony's a rock star. Man. You should see him in the green room. Keep this under control. My guitar actually has a name. I thought it was, at the time, I thought it was I thought it was really smart. I was like, huh, that's pretty cool. I got this guitar in 2013, maybe the end of 2013. And anyway, at the time, I was like, hey, it's a Taylor. I'm going to name it Swiftie. Like now Taylor Swift's like the biggest pop star I've ever been in the world. It's like, really? That's super original. But it's been Swiftie for years, so I'm never going to change it. But it's Swiftie. And my pedal board actually also has a name. This is the fourth version of it, so this is actually the fourth point. If you include the rebuild I just did yesterday, I guess 4.4. Oh yeah, that's not
5, 6.
4.5 now. I just uploaded a new thing. I don't know what is doing that, so we're just gonna not. Whatever I just did, I won't do it again. I won't talk about the pedal board.
No.
So a different pedal board that I have, not this one here. This is SK, which is short for sidekick, SNK, which I also thought was pretty smart. And so of course I guess it really does have its own mind. And then that is the nameless one. That one doesn't have a name. But that's the band. So give it up for the band.
Is that
Sometimes I just do the joke. I'm like, let me introduce the band real quick. All right, there we go.
Isn't that Bob?
The what?
Isn't that Bob?
Bob. This could definitely be Bob. Or the other one's Bob. I have two, but I don't know
Which
which one. Bob the second. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely. Bob. Here's I did tune right. Yeah, ADHD. I was tuning and I totally forgot about it. This part was over tuning. It just gives me something to like I'm gonna say perfect. That's not true. Here we go. I never played this song in the looper because I've never actually reverse engineered it into looping. So. I know I'm only good for the sake of losing time with getting there. I wanna open these eyes, only this goodbye. Never to be your question why. Don't open these eyes, I don't wanna wake up. While you're sleeping, I'll slip away. Sorry, I missed the start of your day. If I could, I know I'd stay. While you're sleeping, I must slip away. I don't wanna wake up. rock and hold us around on this guitar. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up. While you're sleeping, I'll slip away. Sorry, I miss the sound of your name. If I could, you know what I'd say. I do, baby, I don't wanna wake up. You won't always feel like that. Someday you won't find anything. Promise you hold no emptiness. It won't always be like that. When you're sleeping, I'll slip away. Sorry I missed this lonely day. If I could, you know I'd say. When you're sleeping, I must slip away. Oh, I don't wanna wake up. Gotta wake up. Need to wake up. I don't wanna wake up. But I gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Don't wanna wake up. So I wrote that song on mandolin and bass guitar, and then one day I was like, oh, I gotta learn how to play this on guitar. So I learned how to play it on it, taught myself my own song on guitar. But I probably only played it on the looper less than a dozen times. It's always a little different. Everything's always a little different. This one's hard to get situated on. Because there's like 8 different ways I can do it. So let's see. Everything's got 8 different ways.
Holly, do you know the whole song of Hippie Girl?
How to play it on my own?
Yeah.
I don't know if I all.
Can you just play your verse with you?
Well, my verse is ad-libbed anyway.
I know, that's fine.
So yeah, in a way, I know my whole part.
I always love the part.
I like it. I love when Adam Jones and Raymond was in me. So the first time I ever rapped on stage with Adam, I was set up to. This is the whole story in a nutshell. Was I played Plymouth, the Flying Monkey, back in 2014. Opened up for Taj Mahal. The GM there was like, I know a guy. I'm gonna link you up with this show later in the season. Put me on the Adam Ezra show, and I had known of Adam's music because my aunt used to book at a coffee shop called the Dry Lansco back when it was Adam and Turtle back in the day. Yeah. And so I'd known of Adam's music. I was like, yeah, I'd love to play that show. So I knew for a little while that I was going to be playing on a show. I was still working at the bar, working security, and I had one weekend off, and I came back, and my second head of security, I was head of security. The other guy was head of security with me. He was like, this random musician came through and was just hanging out here, and I told him the other guy works here. He's off this weekend, but he's a musician. He said he'd come back this weekend. So I was like, cool. So he did come back. It was Alex. Alex was, we were chilling out there, and Alex, was taking a smoke break way more than hanging inside, which is cool because I was just checking IDs. I hated going inside too. It was loud house music. I was not about it. So Alex and I are just talking about music, like, my whole shift. I was like, this is awesome. He comes back the next day. That was like a Friday. He comes back on Saturday. We're talking more. I was like, this dude's super familiar. Like, I was like, why is he so familiar? And we're hanging out, and then mentioned something about the Wailers, and I was like, oh, the band that I'm opening up for is on tour with the Wailers. And he's like, I'm on tour with the Wailers. I was like, you're the drummer in Adam Ezra Group. He's like, I'm the drummer in Adam Ezra Group. I'm like, yeah, I thought so. I do it. So then we were thick as thieves. We just started hanging out. I was like, man, I'm going to go to a couple Adam shows. Went down to Rhode Island to check out one of his shows. I haven't met Adam in person yet. I've seen him play when I was a little kid, and then, later on, I knew of his music from online. Double Coming to Boston, him. I knew that song. I was like, I'm gonna go down and I'm open up for the next month. Let me go down. Go down to Rhode Island, and Alex sees me, and like, you know, Adam's tuning, he's turned around, facing the drum set, and Alex is like, of course, I've been hanging out with Alex a bunch, and he's drumming, and I was playing around on guitar and freestyle rapping and stuff. So Alex had told Adam I could freestyle rap, and before I could even, you know, I'm like standing in the crowd just watching, not even expecting, like, I didn't think I would be sitting in, I didn't know what the show was going to be like in Plymouth in a month. Like, I'm just sitting there in the crowd, and he's like, we got a really good friend of mine here. I'm like, oh, it's like he's gonna give me a shout out. So I just like kind of waved, like, Callie, where are you? I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, we're gonna call my friend up to the stage. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm just meeting. Okay, here we go. I just headed up to the stage, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you some bars to rap on. Alex is pretty good at freestyling, man. Just give it a go. And I'm like, okay, this sounds good. Did it, and it's kind of been a thing ever since. You know, it was interesting and fun to say the least. This song, I love that story just because it's so. It was like, it's totally happened. We've all got people in on music, you know. Didn't even really need to know. I mean, Alex vouched for me, that's all it took. I could have got up there and like, cat in the hat, cats with hats, cats on cats, cat and hats. Oh, you would have been like, that was all right. I would have told you, that was not good. We'll never do that again. When you play as many covers as I do in bars and pop songs and stuff, they, like I was saying earlier, they influence your music. So this is like the poppiest song I've ever written, I think anyway. I don't really know. I don't really know what the definition is. I don't know about genres. Like I kind of know certain things make certain things. Genre, if I'm playing like this, if I'm going, it's a folk song, if I'm going, it's a reggae song. That's how it is. But this one I consider pop just because it's the song that I wrote when I fully was in on this board. The first song that I ever wrote that I totally was thinking about looping with. Like, you know, most of my songs I brought to this place, and a lot of my songs I've written since, and I wrote a lot of songs while I was transitioning here that were just me and my guitar still. This was the first one where I was like in front of this board and thinking like, oh, I could do this, I could kind of do that. You know, that's how I got to this song, which is called Silver and Gold. running by the same direction. I hope we go the distance. Hope we go the distance. Like the way I try to be the princess. Plus we have the same hobby, same stuff, pizza and interest. So when I'm down, you ain't down, you'll be down on me. Love comes on strong, can you with it? Can you with it? You don't know what the future. Each day was new day, watch the story unfold. I need to stop to do without the need disasters in the past. I said the apple I'm trying to hold. All I know is we grow through it together. I do it before. And we grow old. You and me go. I'll never be gold. As we grow old. This can't turn on, don't with the switches. Heavy's on my mind and my mind was lifted. If time comes along and get down to business. Talking to all this wrong with it. Can I get a witness? You know what the future. Savings in the bed, watch the story get told. Each stop still happening, disasters in the process of the happen. I'm turning cold. Well, all I know is we go through the day and our lives will be gold. As we grow older, you and me go. Our days will be gold. You ever feel we're falling apart? Listen close in your ear, calling your heart. I feel you feel, I know you fear in the dark. We live for beautiful years, not so start. We don't know what the future holds. Each day was in the face, you watch the story control. I need to stop the feeling like I need disasters in the practice of the I'm doesn't fall. Go on and go. As we go through the day, our lives will be gold. As we grow older, you and me go. Our days will be gold. As we grow old, as we grow old, you and me go. Our days will be gold. As we grow, as we grow. Just because I haven't been through it. Any words don't need to be clear. More beautiful than the song of birds. You bring me more cheer. Feel like music one ear, my ear. Any words don't need to be clear. Remind me, lucky is true. Remind me, lucky I've got you. Remind me, lucky is true. Remind me, lucky I've got you. Give me smile, everything won't be everything alright. Takes me through the hardest days of me to see it. When there's time to go away, everything dark and bright. Give me smile, everything won't be everything alright. Reminds me, I'm lucky it's true. It reminds me, life is kind of real. Reminds me, I'm lucky it's true. Remind me, I'm dying you. When the day's over, you see me go. Don't need a holy cooler, this cooler. When the day's over, one thing remains true. Other than these words, my lucky girl. Lucky girl. Kitty eyes, perfect and pure. The beat leads me through the dark when I'm feeling sure. When mine is torn apart, yours is the cure. Kitty eyes, perfect and pure. Reminds me, I'm a lucky fool. Reminds me, I'm a lucky fool. Reminds me, I'm lucky fool. Reminds me, I'm lucky fool. I'm lucky to remind me. Lucky to remind me. Lucky to remind me. So what are we aiming for here? Oh, my phone is dead. No, it's not. I lied. I don't use clocks. I don't believe in clocks.
That's why you're ish.
Yeah, that's the issue. We're getting shoes and socks made, folks. That's gonna happen. I just started following. Literally, I was on Instagram and I was like, I'm just trying to look as many sock companies, independent sock companies up as possible. I sent like 12 messages to different sock companies. I was like, I'm a musician. I'm known for wearing socks that are super colorful. Like, you consider maybe partnering with me to make some socks? Copy, paste. I sent so many out. I've gotten no responses. They're probably like, what? No, we don't know how to market that. That's weird. I gotta make my own prototypes. I'm just gonna buy some white socks and color on them. And then be like, this is what I'm talking about.
I want socks with this picture on it.
That's one of the goals,
That's
yeah.
the one.
That one.
That picture on my socks.
You could be his partner.
We're getting close though, right? What time do you want to?
You're gonna get tired?
Got time for a couple more.
Shelli's, oh,
A few more. Yeah.
Till midnight, 12.
until then.
4 in the morning? Yeah, it's only 4 in the morning.
You don't sleep anyway. You don't sleep anyway.
No, I don't. I used to use that Chuck Norris. I don't sleep, I just wait. Chuck Norris doesn't sleep, he waits. Speaking of Charles, from way earlier, right? Speaking of, that's the ADHD in me. I can cut out all this time in between. It's like we were just talking about Charles 4 hours ago. But I played this song of his, which I love this song. So this is probably my top 10 favorite songs to play and never get a chance to play because it's not really like, you know, when you're at the bar, you're gonna be like, you gotta do that thing at the bar. So. That was my Steve Martin impression on top of that. Now CAUC, I forgot. Oh, Trevor Hall.
Yes, please.
We were just talking about it. This is my favorite song of his called Put Down What You Were Carrying. Actually, you know what? Brett Dennen is also in this song. I love Brett Dennen as well.
Yeah.
So. Go away yourself, don't look good on you. Go away yourself, got many things to do. Let go, let go, let go. Everything in your mind. I know you know it's time. Put down together. Put down together. Put down together. Put down, 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 down. Put down together. Put down together. Put down together. Put down, down, put down, down. Go to war with yourself. It don't look good on you. Put on to carrying. Put on to carrying. Put on, put on, put on, put on to carrying. Put on to carrying. Put on to carrying. Put on, put on, put on now. Better lean on your own. Get on your feet. Do yourself all that harm. Find yourself for let go, let go, let go. Everything you know. I know you know it's time. Put on to it. Put on to it. Put on to it. Put on, put on, put on, put on to it. Put on to it. Put on to it. Put on, put on, put on, put on to it. Put on to it. Put on to it. Put on, put on, put on, put on to it. Put on to it. Put on to it. Put on, put on, put on, put on to carry. Put down what you're carrying. Put down what you're carrying. Put down what you're carrying. That's the most unprofessional thing I can ever do, and I do it between every song. One time, somebody told me, "Don't noodle between songs," or didn't actually tell me directly. I was watching something. I was watching an event at my college, and it was Joe Gittleman, actually, the bass player from Money Money Boston. I was like, "You should noodle between songs." I took that to heart, as he wasn't talking to me, and now I noodle between every song. I should stop. He became a professor at my college. He's an awesome guy. Shelli, it is your birthday. Would you like to hear a certain song? Is there a song?
Top of the world.
Yeah. I was like, oh, which one? I love that song. You know, what's crazy is it's an Imagine Dragon and Kygo song. And when I say that to people, they're like, okay. Because in their head, there's this narrative. A lot of people do not like Imagine Dragons. And I don't know why. I think their lyrics are great. But I like this song.
They love the LGBTQ community. They're big supporters, and I love them.
Yeah, I think that, and their words are like, beyond the pop part of it, their words are like some of the most powerful words. Yeah. There's pop, but when you just look at something on like the transcript or like chords or whatever, it's hard sometimes to translate what it is people are all about when you're just reading that, when you're just listening to the music. But their lyrics are deep, so deep about break everything. That's all part of the show. Thanks, Magic Records. Make me freak out and break all my stuff. Thank you all very much. Indeed. Shelli, thank you very much. Happy birthday. I'm gonna sneak one more in. I'm gonna sneak in one more just because, you know, with all these birthdays and this time of year, all I think about is I start to think about the seasons. I start to think about how lucky we are to be around people and, you know, and hanging out with the people that we love and the friends that we've made on the road. And like, I'm super blessed to be able to come into somebody's household and in their home and play music for them. You know, I've been blessed to do it a few times. And so thank you so much for having me on your special day, coming into your home. There's no bigger honor legit than this for a musician. You know, like you can play all the places in the world for somebody to bring you into their home and have you sing the songs that you write is the coolest thing I can imagine doing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. This last song that I'm gonna play is just it's Day by Day. It's actually the name of the project that I'm trying to finish with my friend. Now we're starting it. Tyler and I are getting together on Monday to start recording. And it's kind of just a song that I wrote after, you know, I lost a good friend of mine from childhood, and thinking about how blessed we are with the time that we've got when we're with people. And it's a promise to myself to do everything I can do day by day. You know, it's hard to do one step at a time. Like live this beautiful, wonderful life we get a chance to do and be a part of. And it's just like, you know, it's not all of my convictions, but a lot of my convictions put into a song that's kind of like a promise to all my friends and all my loved ones. That, you know, I like to spread that message. Let's do what we can do day by day, one day at a time, every day. Live my life day by day, day by day. I dream day without it. We just get this moment. I'm so in it. I don't focus on the minutes. The world keeps spinning. It's about pushing limits. Losing and winning, and all I can. Let the good vibes reach me. Each mistake of mine teach me to keep my feet beneath me so that I can stand in line. Clear my mind. See, I'm not one for being hateful. I'll be humble, I'll be grateful, I'll confirm, and I'll be wasteful. Take my time and I found love. Send a picture out here, my goals, see it clearly. If it's coming from my height, stood on cloud nine. Live my life day by day. Never lie. When we were just kids in the dark, keep my eyes open so I can find and forgotten and revitalize what's rotten. And of course, I'm always hoping to fix everything that's broken. I open my eyes wide. Negativity's a habit, and I need to establish a firm belief in magic that's the wonder inside. And I'm always gonna smile. They know me path back then. 1 million people, power to the people, positivity with low. I live my life day by day, night by night. I dream it, do it nowadays. We were just, I live my life day by day, night by night, by night, by night, by night. I do the way that I made. We were just kids. We were just kids.